So hello everyone, welcome to this loadout video in which we are going to discuss what loadout you should carry in missions so that it is easier for you and your team. So you have to understand you cannot change your loadout from options menu. You have to go in a particular area in the headquarters, and that is what I am going to show you. So unlike other games, you cannot change your loadout from options menu. There is nothing here because you have to reach somewhere or you have to go in specific area. You can see this. So this is where the headquarters is, and you will spawn here somewhere here. You'll have this officer on your right, and what you have to do is move into briefing room, and this is the desk where you get your missions. Move past this desk and you will see SWAT unit, and you can change your loadout from here. There is a cupboard or there is a desk. So this is for customization of character. You can change your character and your friends or maybe AI teammates characters from here, and this is where you can modify your loadout. So if you go here or here, you just have to like switch tabs. So once you come here, you will get to see the loadout that you already have. And if you press the said keys, for example R1, then you'll go to Alpha, then Bravo, then Charlie, and Delta. So basically everyone will have a different setup, and you can customize this according to your missions. Everybody will have required weapons that are essential for mission, but what you can do is, for instance, you'll have this gun which will be without any, what we call it, attachments or so you, if you want to increase or decrease any of those, then you can come here and then see. So if you add the holosight, then it is going to increase your ADS speed. ADS is aim system, and you have to press L key for that, and then it will come. Then you have the suppression for noise, and that will increase a lot of things you can see here. And then you have combat grip, that also increase few things. I'll just go and try and change combat grip. So you see angled grip will reduce horizontal recoil and increase ADS speed. Combat grip will reduce horizontal recoil and increase accuracy. So accuracy is something I want and not the, what we call it, ADS speed. So that is why I will go with the combat grip. And then we have laser pointer. Laser pointer is something that I'm using recently, and that is because once you are in missions, you can like switch it on and you do not have to wait for ADS to come on. You can directly start shooting. So here is a sample video of that, and you can see I do not have to switch to ADS. I am directly shooting, so that it saves time, and these situations can be tricky, and that is why, that is how you can save time. So I had a request from a viewer, and he wanted me to use MCX, and that is what I'm going to load out. So this is where my gun comes in, and you can see there are no attachments on this. I am rotating him and there is no attachment on this. So now I'll add attachments. So there is holosight. There are some options that I can apply, and there are things that will change my ADS speed, ADS speed, ADS speed, and everything is going to increase ADS speed. So I'll just remove this, and you can see the scope has removed. Everything is going to increase ADS speed. I'll use holosight or optic. I'll try. And then in muzzle, you have to have this muzzle because this gives you 4 advantages, and these are reduced vertical coil, increased accuracy, suppressed noise maybe, and hides muzzle flash. So that is that, and that is why I'm going to use this muzzle. Then in under barrels, we'll go with the, see, you can see this increases ADS speed and increased accuracy. So it is just the combination of various things that you'll have to try on, and I'll definitely have a laser pointer. And in this there is nothing much that is going to increase, but I'll have this laser pointer. And then we have sidearm, which is our secondary weapon, and that is a gun, and you can change or maybe do things according to you in this. Now I'll move to mirror gun. So this is something that I have, but I can go with the shield, which I can use in missions which have close quarters or something, but this will reduce my speed to certain extent, and that is not an issue for me. Then we have battering ram, which is used to open the doors, that is there present on the back, and you can see it here. Then you have shotgun, then you have flash, this is gas, then these are stingers. So these are just grenade launchers that you can use to launch grenades. So if you have this, then the number of grenades that you carry will also increase, but I do not rely on grenades a lot, so I'll go with the mirror gun. Helps me to check doors multiple times or simultaneously with the teammates, so that is why I'm going to pick this. You can go according to your style of play. You can use shotgun or stingers or other things, but 3 stingers or 3 flashes are good for me, and that is all I can go for now. Then we have armor, and in armor, if you use an heavy armor or stab waste will not reduce any bullet damage. You can see here there is information given here that this is reinforced anti-stamina, provide operation with extra protection against edged weapons, which means if somebody is using knife against you, then you can be protected. But this is something that I am not going to have. I will carry light armor. You can choose your preferences. And then we have here, and then we have steel, Kevlar, and ceramic. So ceramic is the most strongest that you have. Kevlar, you can see this, while not as protective as steel or ceramic plates, these soft body armors you move quickly. So if you are into quick play or something like that, you want to have high speed and move around quickly, then you can use Kevlar. Otherwise you can go with ceramic. It gives you good protection and also helps you to stay alive in intense missions. And then we have the slots. This you can see primary ammunition, which is 4 magazines that I'm carrying with me. Then you have primary ammunition. I am not carrying any. If I want to carry any primary ammunition which is JHP, then I'll have to decrease this and then I can increase here. So this is something that you have to take care. Then in sidearm you can see I have 3 JHP, which is good for me, and if I want to use AP, then you can see here that I'll have to reduce the JHP that I have, and then I'll have to increase the AP amount. So this is about the sidearm organ that we carry, and this is about me. Then helmets is something that is very important in this game. Then in helmet you can have a ballistic mask. Ballistic mask will give you additional protection, but that is something I don't want, and it does not look good in the team as well. I'll have open faces. And then in the helmet attachments you definitely want to have the GN VGS, which is GP night goggles, and in this you have 2 options. One is white phosphorus, other is green. So instead of your screen looking greener, it is going to look white. So in my recent missions you can see that I am using white phosphorus night goggles, and it helps. And also one important thing, that you have to use anti-flash goggles, because when somebody uses flashbang or throws a flash grenade, then uh, chances are you will not see anything. But if you have these goggles, then you are able to at least see for short duration. And that is that about this. So anti-flash goggles is something you have to wear, and gas mask is something if you are into using into gases or CS gas, that is stinger, or maybe now I'll show you in the grenades that we can carry, then you can definitely use this mask. But anti-flash goggles is something I'm open with. Then in this you saw already green phosphor and white phosphor. So white is something I want because it gives you more black and white kind of vision, and green will give you more like a night vision that is more on greener side, and it will give you headache after some time. So that is how it is. And you can also change your helmets. I am okay, that is in customization. I'll show you that in some time. And then so here you have in ammunition, you can see that we have this deployables, which are CS gas, flashbang, stinger, and one person can carry only 3. So I'll have to reduce flashbang, and then I can increase CS gas, which I don't want because it will immobilize my team for quite some time, because I cannot enter the room and it will take a longer time to clear the room. So that is why I'm using flash. So once I send it in, I can move in quickly, and you have seen that as well. So stinger and flash are nothing but more or less same, and I do not understand any difference between them. They do not cause any damage, but they blur your vision for some time, and I prefer to go with flashbangs. Then you have tactical devices, C2 lock pin gun, and that we already have. Lock pin gun, I do not have paper spray, I do not have taser. It's something I have a wedge, and yes, I carry two wedges to lock the doors, and that is something I want to rely upon. So this is this, and then we can change it for our teammates as well. So for teammates, you can increase or decrease devices that they have on their ammunition or sidearm or primary weapon, and you can change it. I have used light armors for them, or I have kept it pretty much same that comes out of box, or that is by default. I just have included night goggles and anti-flash goggles for everyone, and I have given white phosphor for some, and I have given green phosphor for some. So night goggles or night vision is something that you will have to manually add to them, because this will be blank and they'll have nothing on their head, and it will help them to see in the night. And since they are AI, I do not understand how or what difference that is going to make to them, but it is good to have because you are having one, and they can have that as. So this is pretty much about it. If you want anybody to carry a shield or maybe a ram or a shotgun, then you can change it from here. You can see, you can give him this battering ram or maybe a police shield that is there, and he will carry in the mission. So I'll move back to default. So this is all about the loadout and customization. Maybe I can show you the customization as well. In customization, these are the options that you can change. You can change the helmet and all those things. You can change goggles, how they look. These are the styles, what you can have, what they can have, and that is all in this. So you can see these are the three magazines that I'm carrying. One will be on the gun and three on my body. So that is how it is going to look. This is the mirror gun that is on my back. Now these are helmet styles that you have. So yeah, that's it in this loadout video. Please be aware that depending upon your playstyle, you can change the guns, or maybe, okay, I forgot to show you the guns. So come here. So in primary, you will have machine guns and shotguns to choose from. So this is beanbag shotgun. This is less lethal shotgun, and you might have seen a lot of videos that if you use this, then it is going to like not damage. But since we are into shooting game and we want to have some fun by killing the AI bots and also like saving the situation, and that is why I'm using this MCX from now onwards. So if you have any questions, please write down in comment box and we will try and answer them. If it is difficult, then we'll get help from experts. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye.